beautiful. I think we had already read almost everything apart from Tigom. Hi, Quincy.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Bonsoir, beautiful chérie. Ça va?
Oui, ça va? Oh, sorry, your friend something.
Don't worry, happens to me quite often. They're used to
Okay,
it.
okay.
They're totally used to it. How are you feeling today, Queen?
I'm good, thank you. And I'm sorry for your loss, Quinty.
Okay, my darling. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Bonsoir and welcome
Merci.
to Live Queens. It's because I knew I'm coming to talk to you guys. I'm like, no, I
Oh,
need to go and talk to this
thank
queen. So
you.
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to LiveQueenz.
Queen, can I do a one shout out,
Yes,
please?
please. Go
There
on,
is
go
a
on.
super queen here in the house. She is Mrs. South Africa, finalist top 30 Minky Tokwana. We see you. Thank you so
Hi,
much for coming to Live Queens.
Queen.
We appreciate you. She's doing so well. She's got so much followership, and we
Oh,
are
yeah.
absolutely honored to have you here tonight.
Yes. We see her beautiful work out there. Keep it up, Queen. Welcome, Quincy. How are you feeling? Obviously, you're looking flawless today, shining.
I was gonna wear black, and I thought, no, let me wear my favorite color
Yes,
for my queens.
yes, you look
Are we gonna have a
beautiful.
pink battle again today?
I know.
Exactly, like
We settle that matter at this point. Let's just settle it. We want peace. Queen Ashley, take your pink.
I think she's wearing pink today.
it's okay. I forgive Queenzy because she calls me Queen Princess. Like she gives me all both titles in
It is
one.
okay.
So I'll let her go.
Amazing, amazing. Oh, all right. I'm just gonna start with the first question. I hope you had a good day, by the way. I've had a fantastic day. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are. Everybody knows you by Queenzy, but what's your full name, your your childhood, and also where you're coming from.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Zina Sbai. Sbai means lion in my dad's language.
Yes.
So I'm a PhD student and a full-time cybersecurity engineer. I live in Southeast London. I'm born and raised in France, Paris, but also lived in Canada. My dad is from Mauritania. My mom is from Morocco. My parents are the first generation of African going to France to work for a better life for themselves, but also for people from back home. And I think they never thought it would be so difficult in France because they only got physical and hard jobs. And so that was one of the challenges of my childhood. But also I think they never thought that their own kid will have the same chance than the rest of the French people in school, in work, and also be placed in ghettos. So that was difficult for them, but also for us because they couldn't read or write. But one beautiful thing that I take with me is my parents were not the only one who were in that situation. So it was a community. We had to help each other. So sometimes I was so young and so small, but I just could start to read and understand. So I would all help my parents, but also help my neighbor. I would go to appointment with my neighbors, and I would explain, but not knowing everything, but I would explain to them what does that mean and read for them letters. And that was so beautiful because we had to help each other.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. And then the second challenge that I experienced in my childhood is my mom. She had she has bipolar disorder. So that was a bit challenging because she has a lot of ups and downs and a lot of depression a long period of depression. So we also had to help her a lot. And for instance, when I was 19, I had to stop uni because she couldn't go to work anymore, and I had to replace her at her job. And I was a cleaner full time. And it was also so beautiful, even though it was kind of sad, but it was still beautiful because I was working with my neighbor. And same, I had to help them with, they couldn't speak. And I see that first generation so courageous. So they couldn't speak, but I had to translate it for them with the manager and what he's saying to us. And still at today's day, they still ask for me and to my mom and how I was doing. And
Oh, amazing.
so yes, and yes. So I think,
Which you say you represent, sorry to interrupt you.
yeah.
It's really, it's quite, all of it coming up, all the, you've explained quite a lot with mom, with, the child is being quite intense. We want step by step. Otherwise, I'm like, wow, what haven't you experienced already as a, what you are very courageous, strong, very resilient already. Well done. Thank you for already telling us a little bit more about yourself. You say you're representing Mauritania. Do you mind explaining where Mauritania is?
Yeah, sure.
Before we go to the next question, please, because obviously everybody is always asking, Mauritania, where is that?
Exactly.
We want to know.
And most of the time I get people asking me, is he Mauritius? And I said, no, Mauritania, Western Africa. So it's near Senegal, Mali, but also under Morocco. And so we are Mauritanian, but mainly the Tuareg tribes. So it's the only nation that has no borders. So all the Sahara desert is the Tuaregs. It belongs to Tuareg. So I say my dad is born in Mauritania, but we could come from, my ancestor could be from the Chad, it could be from Niger, it could be from Mali, North Nigeria too. So we are everywhere.
So you're representing actually the whole Africa, let's say, in one. Amazing. We love it. That's what we love to hear. Welcome here at the LiveQueenz. And you know what? Looking forward to actually get to Mauritania one day. Until that day comes, please, Princess Ashley, may you get the next question before you read the comments for us, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Boss Queen. So tell me, Queen Princess Z, you having been to Africa UK pageant grand finale last year, how does it feel to actually being have qualified to become a finalist this year?
Well, it's an honor to be part of the sisterhood, because when I saw you last year, I thought you was very beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And you all were so beautiful. And it was so nice because also one thing I probably didn't say, but in France, it was a lot of racism because of where we were from. And to be, I never thought I would be part of a pageant, and I love this pageant because it's meaningful. So it has a lot of charity work, challenges, like meaningful causes that we need to raise and help and empower.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Apologies, Princess Ashley. Obviously, that was your response, not mine.
No,
I was
no,
just
no. It's still
interested
the
in
same.
this.
I'll say the same.
You
No.
can express yourself.
Sorry. So I'll get to the comments.
Yes.
Miss Tigom says, beauty and brains, juggling a PhD and a pageant. Wow. And then she sends some love. And then Minky says, breaking records, my queen. Yes, yes, yes. Miss Tigom says, back to Minky. Proud of you as a South African. We need more. Okay. We need to have you here someday, obviously, with you, her being a finalist at Mrs. Africa sorry, Mr. South Africa. That's amazing. LiveQueenz says, empowering here tonight. Love at Minky Tokone. I hope I've said it right.
Tokwane. Minky
Tokwane.
Tokwane.
I
She's
said
from
Tokwane. Oh, okay.
Tokwane. She's from Limpopo. She's wearing for Queen Manache Matala.
Oh,
It's the same
okay.
province as our Queen Manache Matala from last year.
Wow. Okay. Nice, nice. I love that. Definitely, we can't wait to have you here now. And then she says to Tigom, imagine a PhD and pageant. She's strength. Indeed, you are. Representing Mauritania. Minky then goes to say, I would love to be here as well, here at LiveQueenz. We cannot definitely wait to see you, for sure. Explorations, June V. Hello from Paris. Yes, yes, yes. We've got some Paris love in the house. From Z's sister. Oh my God, I met her 2 weeks ago. Amazing woman she is. Alfred's word says you definitely have more to give to the world. Oh my God.
Oh.
He actually said something like this about you this morning, Queenzy, if you should know. Explorations, Jim B says, Mom and I are in front of the screen. We are here to support you, our Miss Charity. Yes. See, they're planting a seed to the universe already. I love this. I love this. I think that is it all. But yes, we're so grateful for everybody that's here today. Yes, yes. Thank you, sis. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Back to you, Queen, Boss Queen.
Thank you, Princess Ashley. Next is Queen D with the next question, please.
Thank you so much. Tigom is loving your hair there, Queen Z. Beauty, brains, hair, everything. Multilingual. I don't even want to ask how many questions, how many languages you speak, but the French English sounds so good here today. So thank you. Queen Z, so lots of empowerment going on here. You told us a little bit about your childhood and what inspired you to come to the pageant. But is there anything else that sort of made you go on the Africa UK pageant website and put in that application? What made you, what inspired you to say, yes, 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 I want to be part of this journey?
She knows. She's smiling. So Queen Ash, my princess. So she inspired me. And so I came to the grand final last year to support her. And she was so beautiful, and I loved you all. I felt like, oh, the sisterhood, this is so cute. And it was meaningful. So that was so beautiful. And also, I feel like I have a deep connection with Princess Queen because she sparkled kindness and grace everywhere she goes. And I feel like, oh, I want to do the same. She inspired me to do the same. And also, I felt like, so I want to do charity work because this is so important to me because of the challenges of what I experienced in France, and some stuff led me to the wrong decision, and like I said, my start wasn't so great, but I feel like, oh, I have a story to tell, and that might help other people to think that, okay, it didn't start well, but it might end up good. And also because I lost my dad 2 years ago, and I felt like it would be nice to represent his country and where he was from, since he also experienced a lot of racism and hate. So I wanted to do that for him too.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. So much support here today for you. Tigom says, I need that hair color. And you're loving your hair. And can I just give a shout out to Queen Jeanette Soy, who we had here last week at LiveQueenz. She's here tonight. She says, hi, beautiful queens. Looking gorgeous as always. Thank you so much, Jeanette. I went and checked out your prophetic dancing, man. It's on fire. And a message to Queen Z from Minky Tokwane here. She says, you have the most gorgeous smile, Queen Z.
Thank you.
Back to you for Boss Queen.
Thank you so much, uh, I was about to say even Princess D. You see, now I'm
Can
getting
I also
confused
be Queen
because
Princess D?
you can't be. You are actually already. They are confusing me. Queen Princess D. Thank you so much.
Oh,
There you go.
before I go, I wanted to say to Queen Z, let's do like an earring check. I just spotted a gorgeous earring. Let's have a look.
Yes.
Bring it closer to the camera.
Oh,
Oh,
it's a heart over there. A
ah,
Yes,
sparkling heart.
it's
for the charity.
fantastic.
Yes,
I
looks
clumped the
amazing.
earring. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you.
We love to see it. We love to see it. Thank you, Quincy. Thank you so much. Can you share a bit about your journey so far in this competition? What have you been up to? What have you been doing? I've also been seeing a lot of confidence out there with the sash. So well done for that. I'm bowing down because I know how difficult in the beginning it can be, thinking what other people might think. But yeah, how are you enjoying your journey so far?
So I must say, I am very shy. And for me to do it, Queen Ash did say to me, "Oh, we see something in you that you maybe don't see, but you should take on the journey and just do it. You will see, you will come out like a different person." And to be honest, this is true. Because I am so shy. I wouldn't be able to talk in front of people, and I still think about the grand final. Am I gonna be able to walk that stage?
Yeah.
But since I wear my sash, I felt so good and confident. Everywhere I go, people actually ask me about the pageant, about where I'm from, and often they get surprised that I'm from Africa, because they often think I'm from the Caribbean or something else. I said, no, I'm African. And it's so nice because then we start conversation. And also it gave me confidence to, so when I went to France, because of where we are from, I wanted to give back to my friends and the kids, and even invite new people to come along. And we had this Sparkle of Hope banner. That's the charity I'm a member of. And it was so nice because Sparkle of Hope gave me ideas on how to put up things together. And it was so nice, like I said, because, okay, yes, I'm living here, but I don't forget where I'm from, and I wanted to help. So, and also it's I still need to balance my work, my studies, and the pageant. But to be able to do what I really like, the charity work, I don't feel the challenge. I just like, oh no, do it. And actually that's why I didn't quit. Because often I was like, oh, this is so hard, I don't think I can do it. But because of the charity, I said, oh no, I can do it. And I can't wait for our next event, which is the 17th of August.
Yes,
Sparkle of Hope.
And we can't wait to see that shine always, coming out of you. It looks good on you, and enjoy. It takes a lot to get out of your comfort zone, but once you're out there, you don't need to do much. I think people just see the glow. People just see how, what you're doing, and they also want to join. Thank you so much. Next question to Princess A, please.
Thank you, Boss Queen. Oh my God, Queen Princess Z. I thought for a moment you were going to say how after the grand finale, when we're having breakfast, I say to you, next year you are coming back here as a finalist.
And I was like, yes. But I didn't believe it. And then when it was time, oh my God, she messaged me, she called me, she said, you have to apply, you have to do it, because I can see something in you and you need to bring it out.
And I remember I said, send me a screenshot of you making the payment to Africa. You came
The pressure. The pressure was getting worse.
But you know how obviously you're working with Sparkle of Hope and raising awareness with domestic violence, like racism and stuff like that. What other cause or message do you have that you would like to promote through the Africa UK pageant platform?
So like I said, a rough start in life and personal challenges you can still achieve greatness. And with Sparkle of Hope, what I like is the diverse action we could bring, because we sit down with them and say what is important to us. So I feel like different causes touch my heart, just like the one to help elderly. So I often I used to work actually also in that homes to help elderly people and those that were diagnosed with Alzheimer, just like my dad. So I like to spend time with them. I also like to donate clothes for women and kids in France, but also with Sparkle of Hope in London and Africa. We will be feeding the homeless. We also had a couple of litter collection, so that's for the planet. And I also will be helping some association to plant trees and build wells in villages in Africa and Asia to help people to have access to clean water. Yeah.
Wow. Wow,
Sorry,
wow.
Queenz,
What
could you
a
just
big-
tell the Queens how you felt and what was going through your mind when we first started the litter picking session?
I was so happy. I was like,
No,
yes!
no, remember how you said, like it's time for you to be alone and
to say sorry to God for everything I've done in the past when I threw the bin on the floor when I was younger. And actually, that's one of the reasons. Each time I pick, I make a prayer and I say, God, please forgive me. I'm trying to save back my soul.
Oh,
I
Queen.
remember when she first said, "Oh, I'm asking God for like forgiveness for when I used to throw litter on the floor when I was young." I'm like, wait, what? How many years ago are we talking about that you have to ask for forgiveness now?
Queens, come
a
on. We
lot.
all grew up in Africa. We've all done it.
No,
Come on,
I know.
we have.
So you
but-
should all come with us then.
We will
The
be joining you
17th.
next time. We will, for sure. We also have some sins to pray for forgiveness.
We are
Don't
all going to
worry.
repent. We'll repent by picking up litter the next time we meet.
Exactly. It's a long list. I hope God is patient, especially with me.
Ladies, can I give a shout out to Sibapiwe_Hadebe? Hi, Sibapiwe, we see you. She is also a finalist at Mrs. South Africa. So really, really appreciate you. Appreciate her being here. She says, hey, Queens. We see you, Queens. Thank you so much. We appreciate the support. One day we should do like a Mrs. South Africa, Mrs. Africa UK
Yes.
tour thing. When you go to South Africa, we all need to meet and do something. Make something
Yes.
happen.
For sure.
Thanks, Boss Queen. Can I read the comments?
Yes, please read the comments and then go straight to your next question,
My
Queen. Thank you
questions,
so
yeah.
much.
Everybody's here loving the earrings here. Quincy Minky Tokwane says, yeah, the earrings. They're doing like an earring cam. And of course, I put a message here from LiveQueenz about the power of the sash. It's as soon as you put it on, man, just somehow magic happens. So I'm so grateful for all the work that Quincy is doing here. I don't know when she's writing up her PhD, man, because she's very, very busy. And Alfred's score world one says spreading the sparkle, of course, like the sparkle of hope. And I think the two queens were mentioning the event here, but Queen Ash will tell us about it. Apparently, there's an empowerment event on the 17th of August. Sparkle of Hope. We'll leave it for the plugs in the end. And Jeanette Soros says, yes, you can say that again. The power of the sash. Yes, Queens, we see all of you. And of course, Ibapio was saying, hey, Queens, and thanks for the follow. And Mink is shouting out to her colleague here from Mrs. South Africa. He says, hey, Sabapiwe, there's a lot of kindness, sparkles in here. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Queens. And Alfred says, I have a special project of empowerment for you, Quincy. Ooh, another challenge for you. And Tigom says we love that Mrs. South Africa finalists are here. And apparently there's something about the red profiles. There must be
Oh
something happening
yeah.
there. Because I saw minking in red. Okay, so I'll go check out the Mrs. South Africa official page. Something about red. So we'll go check it out, everybody in the audience and Queens. My question to you, Quincy, you've answered my reason and your, for entering and what's motivation and what empowerment journey you want to do. So maybe let me ask you something unrelated. I know nothing about Mauritania, right? If I were to get on a flight today to go to Mauritania, what would I see? What kind of food, language, and what's special about Mauritania to you?
So you will see the desert.
She laughs.
It will be sand everywhere. So it depends. If you go to Nouakchott, it will be the main city. So you will see, it will be by the beach, which is beautiful. But Tuareg, we are from the inside of Mauritania, the desert. So it will be sun, and we have oases. So when we have some river, a little bit of water, we live around it, but we are nomads. We travel from one oasis to another to another.
Okay.
And my dad, when I said to him, but Dad, I'm not happy with what's happening in France, they're so racist, I can't get a job. And he said, well, you are Tuareg. If you don't like where you live, leave. Go look for a better life for yourself. We are Tuaregs. So we are travelers.
Oh,
Wow.
okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay,
And the
thank you.
food is meat. We love it.
Like all Africans.
Surprise.
Okay, thank you for sharing that, Queen. Back to you, Boss Queen.
Thank you so much. Just looking at the time, Queenzy, you have been amazing. Explaining to us about who you are and your journey. All the best, and looking forward to seeing you on the 17th of August. Looking forward to seeing what you've got planned for the 14th of September at the Mrs. Africa UK pageant and Ireland. Always say it wrongly. I'll get there. Thank you so much for being with us. Before you leave, may you just let us know which social media handles you're on and where exactly on social media you are active so that we can follow your journey, please.
Yeah, sure. So Queen_Z_UK.
So where is that? Is that Instagram?
On Instagram.
Yes.
And Facebook is Zina.
Okay. Thank you so much. Are you able to?
Yeah, I'll just pin it here. Yeah.
Thank you so much. In the meantime, while she's typing, do you have any questions for one of us, please?
Yes.
Boss Queens.
So let's say yes, Boss Queen.
Yeah.
Queen B.
I was waiting for you to ask Princess Ashley.
So,
Go on then.
Was because I know everything about Queen Ash.
I might need a call with you then. She seems to be a closed book.
So my
there you go.
question is, what valuable lesson did you learn from the pageant experience?
Be authentic, be yourself. Everything else will follow. That is what I got out of there. And don't forget, obviously, Miss Youthful Glow 2023. Always have fun. Don't forget to always have fun. Because when you have fun and you are yourself, the confidence comes out, the you comes out, and people approach you. People just see the glow. And yeah, that's what I've taken out of that. And as you said many times, sisterhood. Such a blessing to know and be part of the pageant, because it has enriched me with beautiful sisters that I can call anytime. And the good thing is I can travel anywhere. I have bedrooms everywhere at this point.
I will be so
I love it. We need talking.
I think you need to start charging.
Maybe I was talking about Queen B. If you're not charging, obviously. Thank you you so much, Queenzy. Thank you so much for attending, for coming here and showering us with your beauty, showering us with your presence. And thank you for explaining everything. It was amazing. And see you next time. Feel free to go off the live. Obviously, we need to stay a little bit.
No,
so
you can stay for the party.
Oh,
you can stay for the party. It's okay.
Yes, of course. Of
Thank
course,
you.
she can stay. She can stay. She can go. However, I wanted to make it comfortable for her. Obviously,
no.
she's shy, but
She's having
actually,
a fantastic time.
I'm here every night.
yes, go on, Queen. On a la, we.
You are Queen. Okay, but Queen, let's do a couple of shout outs before Queen Ash says hers.
Please.
Can I just say, if you look on the live screen, LiveQueenz screen right now, you will see all of the profiles in red. All of those red profiles are the Mrs. South Africa finalists. So for somebody who hasn't heard of Mrs. South Africa, our Queen mother, Yanela Nklausana, this is how she started her journey. She entered Mrs. South Africa in 2019. And that's what she took from the journey. She came then to the UK and started the Mrs. Africa UK pageant. So it's a very empowering program. The ladies are busy there. They're beautiful ambassadors for multiple products. But please go to Mrs. South Africa _official and go find out why the ladies are wearing red, because we love in the red. There's a lot of them here. Other than Sebapiwe, there's also Natasha. Natasha, we see you. There's also Nasisi _SM. And I think there is another queen here as well. So please go check them out. And thank you so much, ladies, for attending here today. We are so honored. Back to Queen Sparkle of Hope there for her event on the 17th of August.
Yes, there you go, Queen Ashley.
Thank you, Queen Princess D. I'll just give you my title for a second.
Thank you, with my crown.
Exactly. So yeah, Sparkle of Hope, we are hosting an event, empowerment through awareness, breaking the silence. We are breaking the silence in mental health. We're breaking the silence in domestic abuse. And we're also raising funds for children back home in Africa. This event is going to be in London on the 17th. You will be able to get your tickets on Eventbrite from tomorrow morning. This event is actually in collaboration with Africa UK Pageant, as we have 4 Africa UK Pageant finalists actually working with Sparkle of Hope. So yes, do not miss it for anything. It's all roads to London on the 17th of August. Don't miss it. And then we have Humanity for Sisters. We have them collecting funds for is it sanitary pads as well? No, sanitary pads
and underprivileged children in Africa.
My apologies,
yes,
Boss Queen CEO. Yes, and their link is on Humanity for Sisters. If you're not following them, please do follow them on Instagram. We also have Umbrella Initiative dinner on the 8th of March 2025. So that's still okay, but just, you know, keep the date free for that one. And then we have the grand finale tickets, which are still very much available. However, I think that is it 75% of the tickets have been now sold on Eventbrite, but you can still grab yours today or tomorrow. But just don't miss it, because we don't know what's going to happen. Am I allowed to introduce the next guest?
Not yet.
Okay.
I would like to also mention that we're having a charity walk and talk on the 28th of July, which has been organized by Humanity for Sister alongside with Succeed to the Max. That's the charity of one of the contestants as well, Linda Gyamfi. Date is the 28th of July. Time is yet to be given. It is also going to be in London. The aim is just walking and talking to people, finding out how they're feeling, what people are carrying a lot with themselves, a lot of baggage. We want to find out what humanity means to them, what success means to them, and just having fun whilst talking to them and, yeah, empowering each other. yeah, thank you so
So
much.
would you like to join Sparkle of Hope then? Because we are also having our styling tea party in the park on the same day. So you could do your walking, and then when you guys have a break, you can come to us and you have a break with us.
I am
All right.
loving what's going on here, man. I'm loving
Yes,
this
of course.
collabo.
Since we are in London, since we are empowering each other, happy to join you. We'll let Queen Linda know. I will let everyone know. Obviously, the ones that are on LiveQueenz, you're all welcome, and
Definitely.
looking forward to seeing you all. Thank you.
Amazing. It's the date.
Yes, it is a date. May you go on and announce the next guests, please. I think we're over time.
Thank you, Boss Queen. So next week, same time, do not miss us. We are live with Miss Tumi and Doreen, who are also finalists. Hey? From
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. I think was it the fact that the people that I've just said, they bring a different sparkle. We all have, there's pink sparkles, there's purple sparkles, but yes, it's another set of sparkles next week. Miss Tumi and Doreen will be here with us at 7. They are also finalists from Mrs. Africa UK pageant and empowerment programs of 2024. So do not miss it. And if you are not following us on TikTok, please do kindly follow us. And also like and subscribe our videos on YouTube. We do have a YouTube channel that is very much functioning. So if you do miss us on this live and you do decide you want to watch one of the shows that would have done previously, feel free to go to YouTube and you'll be able to see us from there. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Boss Queen, I've got one request.
Yes, please. Go.
Can we please have an outro by Queenz, but she must do it in French.
Yes. Just saying goodbye. Thank you for having us in LiveQueenz. Yes, go on,
Please.
Yes,
we're gonna be using it as an ad clip, so let's smoothen it.
Merci tout le monde de nous avoir rejoints sur LiveQueenz.
Oui.
Merci. Well done. Thank you everyone for watching today. It has been a pleasure as per usual. 2 beautiful queens joining us. We can't wait for the next queens next week. Thank you, Queenz. Thank you, Princess Ashley. Thank you, Queenz. And obviously, thank you, Queen Yokai, who is in the audience. It has been really lovely. Until next week on Wednesday. Bye, everyone.
Take care,
everyone. Same time, same place.
Yes, bye.
Ciao.